Right guys, day 5, guitar day. Woohoo! Yeah, don't be happy about it. Put the boys back in the barracks, lad.
You fell out again.
Dirty. What are you doing there?
Solving a case.
Solve the case?
I'm almost doing it.
How's your dog?
I've just fed it, it's okay.
So, guitar day. So that means we have now kind of dismantled all the mics from upstairs drum room area and we're in the drum area. And now we've brought it down to the guitar area. So I'm currently rocking some 57s on axis for the time being. By on axis, I mean that they are dead centre in the middle of the cone, facing straight on. So I've done that with all of my cabinets. There's another 57 there on that sweet bitch, and then there's another on axis there on that sweet bitch. I'm about to get to that sweet bitch. On axis again, another 57 down there. So that's 4 mics for 4 cabs. I'm then going to run 2 additional mics on the bottom cabs, I think, and then run a DI out of the IRT studio. Sort of get me like a load of ins, run them at different gain stages, so I don't have to reamp or retake. So what I'll literally be doing is just playing one run through and getting like 8 different guitar tones. Then what I'm going to do is, did you solve the case, Mooney?
Yeah, I gotta start. Yeah.
Sounds like you got an achievement there, bro. You just keep you keep working hard. So you can tell drum day's over. Then I'm running these guys in Mooney's room. He just doesn't know it yet. With just my wet, just the effects, and that can literally then be mixed in by Mark, our producer, or ignored, depending on what he wants to do. And I can just emulate that stuff live if he wants to run like in-house plugins and stuff. That's about it. So we're just going to keep on cracking on. Going to run the desk in the kitchen. So basically, this room will become our control room. So this is going to be where all the gubbins are. Run the cables in from the living room, so I'm isolated-ish. Then I'm going to run the IRTXs into this room, have them pounding the life out of this room while I run 2 DIs back into the desk so there's no overspill at all. And then try the mic configurations, run some off axis, run some on. Because they're all 57s, we know the mics are consistent. So the sounds we're getting are just the cabs. And that's about it. And I just asked the question, why the stone face? Right, so I've initially decided to run out of the effects return, or the effects send, to the input of an IRTX, so I'm getting the FR sound of that cab, same for that, and I'm just going to run them left and right to be picked up by the mics. Don't know whether that's going to be cool or, so I'm going to see what that sounds like initially, and then I might just put them somewhere else around the room, or just ditch them in all. Because I'm now just going to run my effects into the Helix, straight from the Helix into the desk. I think that's the best bet. So these guys are only going to get clean signals from the Helix, and the signal will be split through that. So that's it. We're all now mic'd up. Just going to go set up the desk. So before anything else, let me just gush about these products. I am running front end into 3 different amps. So I've got completely dry signals. Then what I want to do is separate another amp channel, sending this guy to my XLR. XLRs are going into the audio interface, and then the mics are going into the audio interface. So I have now got the ability to put effects in front of my 3 dry amps, which is amazing. And I also get the option to run emulated set of stereo rigs into all my delays and everything. So that can be completely wet, this can be completely dry. It's absolutely ludicrous how good this machine is. I don't know what it sounds like yet, but you know, we'll check that out in a sec. Everything's set up now. So I'm now set up in guitar mode. So I've set up another 12 tracks of audio. Ooh, that was loud. And again, I do love all of the pretty pitches, so we've got that kind of stuff all in there. That is now set up to go, so that is sending 3 outputs. Those XLRs are going to the desk, they're wet. These 3 outputs go all the way into here, excuse the cabling, into the front end of amp 1, amp 2 and amp 3, run completely dry. So no effects are getting washed out into the mix, they're not doing anything to my tone. All my effects are then running through an emulated amp in the Helix, which is just rad. So it gives me a whole host of tones. Just can't believe how good that is. So yeah, that's it. So now I'm gonna try and get it all to sound cool while music's on the shop to buy pizzas and stuff. So yeah, man, well, absolutely amazing product. So look at that. Just do that, dead easy. So now I'm going to sign some pedal boards, and then I'm going to sit in my little booth and I'm going to smash out 10 tunes worth of double tracking with these girls. So I think I'm going to use the RJ Custom initially, just because I love the girl so much. She is an absolute beautiful beast. So I'm going to start recording with her, and then I'll see whether I need something heavier or lighter, depending on what I go for next. And then yeah, we'll crack on. So next one, Guitar Day.